Yeah. All right, it's time. Everyone's been asking for a review of the Mr. Heater 75 to 125,000 BTU fucking turbo heater. This is not an unboxing video. This heater is over a year old. In fact, I just had to, hang on. Oh, fuck. Just so you guys know, the camera is being held up by a Harbor Freight car jack. And that might be all it can take based off of the recall. And if you don't know about the Harbor Freight car jack recall, please Google it. I still use them though. It's fine. It's fine. So I use Kaboom Foamtastic with the power of OxyClean Stain Fighter on my Mr. Heater because a bird shit on it a bunch. Like this spring, I actually left my garage door open once when I had like 7 or 8 Mike's Hards and 10 or 12 Bush Lights, and then I forgot to close the garage, and then a bird came in and shit all over everything right in my Mr. Heater. So finally, it's cold enough out, got the Kaboom out because we don't have any other cleaning shit in our house. So I grabbed the Kaboom and some fucking Kirkland brand paper towel, wiped her off, clean as fuck, man. So this bitch runs some fucking propane. Let me tell you something. She eats propane like a son of a bitch. And first I had a 20-pound tank, and that thing froze up so fucking tight, and the heater just quit because it just sucks way too much propane. I'm too cheap to go out and buy a 100-pound propane tank. So I got another 20-pounder, went on the Amazons, and I ordered a fucking, what do you call it, a splitter, a fucking T or something, so I can hook up 2 20-pounders, get a 40-pound worth of propane, and then I can run it, but if I run it really hard and it's cold as fuck out, they still ice up. But anywho, so what do you do? It's got this short ass little cord that comes with the bitch. So you plug in the longest and cheapest extension cord that you can get, because all it does is run a fucking fan. That's it. Doesn't take any power. And you hook up the goddamn fucking gas supply line. And what do? You get a couple of, hang on, fuck. Get a couple of tanks in my hand. Hold on. We still going? Yeah. Get a couple of tanks like that right from your local Quick Trip or Moto Mart, if you will, the Mighty Flame. Run them in a series and you're good to go. Now, because it was too cheap to buy one 40-pound tank, what I did was I went out and I bought a $7,000 camper that came with 2 40-pound tanks right on the fucking tongue. I'm gonna take those fuckers right off, and I'm gonna use that to create an 80-pound tank, if my math works out correctly, which I think it does. All right, so first things first, for safety, you gotta plug the bitch in and get the fan going. Hang on. Don't mind the noise. It's just kind of loud. So now that she's running, you turn on your gas. To full power. before I cooked it with gas. Hang on. This is such good quality video. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we're cooking now. That's on low. You guys ready to top cruise this bitch? Yeah. She fucking rips. She rips. So, let me turn her off. Oh. Turn it off. First, with the gas. Safety first. Now she's out. And we unplug her. All right, there's an OSHA approved power. Pete to splice this in. That is an OSHA approved power bank sponsored by Yellow Jacket Power Strips from Fleet Farm in Appleton. I think it's pretty good. Sorry I keep hitting pause and shit. Got a new iPhone 12. I'm not good at it. I'm used to my iPhone 8 where it had a home button and everything. This new iPhone 12, every time I pick it up, I don't know if it's upside down or upside right because there's no buttons on it. I get kind of frustrated. But anyways, that's the fucking Mr. Heater. How do you reverse this? You don't. All right, that's the Mr. Heater, 75,000 to 125 GER BTU. I do have to admit, the first time I bought another one before I bought this one, and it was the step down because I was cheap, and I ran it for a day, and I didn't like it. So I said, let's get after it, you know. Let's get something that will really rip. I've had this garage when it's 18 degrees outside in Appleton, Wisconsin. I've had this garage up to about 72 degrees, sweating my fucking balls off, crushing bush lights, just doing projects or cleaning or painting or something. And she rips, but she eats the propane. She eats the fucking propane. But don't be scared of that. Propane's cheap. It's fine. Just get it. It's fine. I think my next one I'm gonna get one of those the big fuckers that runs off the kerosene, the white gas. So I don't go through so much propane. I'm gonna try that out. Like $300. But with our new shop that we're gonna build, not this year, next year, I'm gonna get the biggest fucking turbo heater that they have, that runs on the kerosene. And every video I make, I'm just gonna have bloodshot eyes. I'm gonna smell like dick and have a bush light in my hands. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Good to see you guys.